What's up guys, this is Bolo. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. In this video I talk about how when you hit AR40 and ascend your characters and their weapons to level 80, the real grind begins. It's like none other that you've experienced so far. So for starters, I'm a new player, been playing for maybe a month now, and I'm already through the Archon questline to date in version 2.0 with Inazuma being released, and that was amazing. And luckily, I still have all these story quests ahead of me, but the quests have really started to slow down. I have one quest left here in one final quest left to give me reputation in Mondstadt, and then I have to start doing just relying on the weekly quests, and my plan is to max out reputation in Mondstadt first, just for the record. But that's just part of it. So your income of like experience and enhancement gems or whatever the heck they're called, that all starts to dry up, and Mora too starts to dry up as the quests do. And like I said, I'm lucky. I still have enhancement ore. There we go. I still have a good amount of quests, but the other half of the grind that is just beginning is on my characters. So for those who haven't been following my videos until now, this is my main party. I'm new to the game, and I'm practically building this party until they can carry me through pretty much any domain I need. Any domain or boss, excluding the Spiral Abyss. I'm slowly building a secondary party in the background because I want to do Spiral Abyss, but other than that, I'm primarily giving all my attention to my main party, which has Fischl as a DPS, Kaya as a sub-DPS, Zhongling as a sub-DPS, and Noelle as a support for both her shield and her healing. And I'll just start getting into it. Once you get to level 80 on your weapon and on your character, things get a little expensive. So not only do you need the, like, I don't even know what to call this, the high quality gemstone. Like, even with my current level of electrohypostasis in this case, I think it's level 72 or something, by the way. So it's just barely short of this. It would take me a bunch to get this. We got these 4-star materials. This isn't a big deal. So I guess looking at the character, that's not even where it starts to get intense. We look at the weapons as when it starts to get intense. We start getting 5-star materials on these, and it's Tuesday today, so this isn't available. But these 4th tier dungeons are a big step up from the 3rd tier. So these do drop in a domain that I have access to. But I fail about at least half the time in these domains, which is kind of fun. But the real grind begins, because even if you complete that domain, chances are you might not even get the 5-star material drop. You might get a couple purples or blues or greens, what have you. But that's it. And so I need to get Kaya and her weapon up to 80. I haven't even ascended the White Blind up to 80 cap yet. Everyone else is 80. And I I still have the prototype Rancor on Kaya, which I still feel is a mistake, but I've upgraded it to this point, so I don't really want to start over. But if you look at the materials he needs, it's see, I can go there today, and it's pretty expensive. And yeah, so anyway, my point was, I know I can't level these guys up until adventure rank 50, which is starting to slow down quite a bit, but it's a big jump up, and it's kind of where the real grind begins, and you start worrying about resin. And here's the third main aspect where I feel like it slows down at AR40, is artifacts. So you don't get guaranteed 5-star artifact from normal bosses or dungeons until AR45. So I have 3 more to go. I'm AR42. And some of these are really nice. Like, let me show you. So I feel like this rolled pretty decent for one of my first 5 stars. Attack, obviously, because it's a feather. Then attack percent. Defense, I didn't care much for, but crit rate and crit damage were both on this. And I only have it at plus 13. As you can see, I'm out of artifacts. This is another thing. The quantity of artifacts to feed into each other really dries up. Then on Noelle here, I really got lucky with a double defense roll on that feather too. And I can't complain about that. It makes a big difference, even that 20% there, just under 20%. But as you can see, my entire artifact supply is... Oh, let me see if I can... Can I show all? I don't know. So anyway, if you look at all these categories, this is about all the artifacts I have in every category. I've used them all. They're almost all equipped on a character. And I have very few 5-star. I also have very few 4-star too, because the ones that were junk I just fed into my 5-star ones. I don't feel like upgrading them before I get the 5-star on is really worth it. So I haven't been doing too much with artifacts yet. And here's where I think like planning is going to come down to a T. And this is actually one reason I'm extremely grateful I stuck with one party for now. I know there's tons of bonuses to having multiple parties to doing the Spiral Abyss and what have you, but I really just want to lock down one powerful team, even if it's a ragtag team of weird characters. So if I go and I look at this menu here and the resin, it's super hard to budget that. I've actually been using quite a bit of my fragile resin. I only have 10 left. I don't really like to use Primo Gems on restoring resin. So fragile resin's running low. Obviously I get it from time to time from the battle pass and from ranking up, but that's all I got left. And so I really am intent on maxing these guys. So each time I do an electro hypostasis, it takes 4, so I can do a max of 4 of those a day. And then if I go and look at the domain for, let's go back to Kaya and look at his weapon, enhance, this here, the Mistveiled Primo Elixir, which I actually can do today, and I think I'm going to do some runs tonight, is, it can drop that, but it doesn't every time. And it's a really, so, oftentimes I'll get this, so I'll have to do, let me think, I have 120, I can do it. I'm failing math right now. I can do it 6 times. So I might be able to get actually half of that. I can actually probably get that through this one by Friday. If not tonight, if I top off my resin a couple times. But this is my point. I'm really excited, but I'm kind of getting impatient because I also am out of I'm also out of pages, right? I'm out of experience, and I think I have a decent amount of enhancement ores, but I'm low. I won't be able to do too much at this level. And so I don't know if I don't like doing the leyline outcrops. I typically only do them for the battle pass, and I know I don't even have to claim the reward, but I do anyway. So I do need the Mora and I do need the experience. But balancing in that Mora and experience really is tough when you know that there's all these supplies you gotta grind for too. Anyway, I actually haven't looked to see what level of these domains I can do. I think the wolf just scales with you. I can confront Storm Terror 4, but he's pretty tough for me. Maybe I'm just a noob. I feel like I usually have to stay a tier down. on this one, just because I'm not used to it yet. I really like doing the battle with Child. That's probably my favorite one so far. So, anyway, the grind has officially begun, and I really want to avoid using Primogens to top up, but my impatience might make me top up on Resin a couple times. Anyway, guys, this was another talk your face off video on Genshin Impact. I'm having so much fun playing it, and I'm definitely not normal to the gacha game scene, and this would probably be the only gacha game I ever play, hopefully. And but I want to play it for the foreseeable future, so hopefully we can just have a ton of fun with it. If you like this video, guys, please don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And comment down below if you have any feedback on it. I'll see you in the next one.